Hey everybody, how you doing today? I have tried some technical improvements. I don't know if they're going to help, but I'm going to give it a try. How is everybody doing today? There's Charlotta, Laura, hey Liz, and Sheila, Isabel. Good to see you guys. Frederica. I have been busy all day. I was supposed to get a delivery. I didn't get it yet, but I have so many ideas that I want to show you, and I can't decide. So I'm going to try and get to as many as I can. Okay. So first of all, good evening. I mean, yes. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry about the technical issues we had last time. I think I fixed it. Can somebody tell me? Yes, I see you're watching on Facebook. That's good. Hi, Via Anna Hooker. There's Glum. Leslie, Karen. Good to see you guys. I'm glad it's working. I spent so much time trying to figure that stupid thing out. Thankfully, I don't know what happened. I kept opening the same things and then something different appeared and I was like, ooh, this could be it. And so I was able to switch over and allow myself my permission to be in my own account. So there's lots going on today, guys. I don't know if you saw, there's a video out. I did it when I was over in the UK. Kind of forgot what I said, but it kind of shows everything. And we've talked about them here in the last month, but officially today, the October release is out. There are 7 pieces in the collection. I'll go through in a little bit, but we saw them in the last video. If you were one on Facebook that was looking for it and you couldn't find it, it's in the link below in the description box. So if you missed it, you can go ahead and look at it because it's something that we're going to be working on today. We're going to build on the thing that we did, and I love how it came out. I just love it. This is what we made. So we're going to be working in it, and I do confess I got a little anal. I had to go make these over again, but now I have some more chips that I can use. I could put them on the back. I just didn't do them yet. But I want to work in this book today, and I'm hoping that this is going to look better than it did. So cute. Oh, good. Thank you. Country View Crafts. It was amazing yet again. Yes, Karen got her dies already. Yes, Facebook made it difficult. We had to replay with the new stencils. Good. Oh, I love the stencils. And we're going to use them in our book, maybe. I can't decide really what I want to do, so I'm just going to kind of have a little work session, and hopefully you watch along, and maybe if you have the dies, you can make something too. Yours arrives Saturday. That's exciting. Good, Leslie. Just a little update. I can't remember if we heard any more from my sister, but what we did was we formed a family group chat. So when Marie, my sister in North Carolina, that's had the problems with flooding her house and her farm and everything, she is going to update us hopefully today and let us know what we can do. And if there's something that you guys can do to help, Leslie had an idea for a swap. I'm just kind of waiting to see what her situation is, and then I'll update you on that and we can talk about it, okay? All right. So, and thank you for your interest. That was really nice of you. Okay. Couple things. Bella Crafts Publishing has a new newsletter out. You should go look at it. It's free. Don't know if I have a link. I was going to put one in, but just go to Bella Crafts Publishing and you'll see the new issue. You can go and get that and download it. I have a project in there, nice fall project. So go ahead and take a look at that. There's also an event coming up through Bella Crafts. And oh shoot, I'm supposed to have the link. I will have to put it up right after the show, because if you want to sign up and you go through me, I get a little bonus. So that'll be nice. Because honestly, I'm not selling my dies till the 22nd. So I'm you know, not having money for 3 weeks. So anyway, I'm not trying to, say anything. Yes, May is on the cover. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, I went over 7,000 viewers on YouTube. And I wanted to say, if you haven't replied or if you haven't subscribed yet, it would be great if you could do that and give it a like. That would be really nice. Oh, you signed up already. Okay. That's great, Isabel. It's going to be fun. What else? Oh, let me see if I have, shoot. I got so excited. I was trying to do the software for my camera that I didn't put the links in that I meant to, but I'll do that next time. Okay, because we do have a newsletter, and I would love for you guys to sign up. It's not going yet, but it's going to be soon. Okay. Leslie, let me give my link because it's different. It's got a different code or something. Well, anyway, whatever. Just sign up. It's going to be fun. Hey, Jen, sorry. I just feel so like there's so much going on. The other thing is today at 4 Pacific time and 7 Eastern time, Juliana is going to have a video up using the Loom, the Eileen Holt Loom, over on the Jewel Loom page. So you can go over and watch that. Why did you have an ad during this live? I don't know, Elizabeth. I do monetize, but they don't usually do them right away. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Maybe that's why I wait until after, because I always forget to click on it. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry the technology is still getting to me. And I have to say, Leslie, I sliced my finger open today. I didn't use your blade, but I had another one and I cut my finger. I don't think it's bleeding now, but it was getting blood on stuff. Oh, they have been doing it during lives. Okay, that's weird because I never heard anybody say that before. Anyway, what else? So today, what I wanted to do was show you some of the older dies that would still work with the newer dies and go over those and just kind of talk about how those work. Hey, Naomi, how you doing? Oh, good. I'm glad you're playing with your stencil. Isn't it fun? I feel totally unprepared for this live, but we're just going to keep going because it's just how the day went. Some weeks are just like this. Anyway, how I'm going to turn camera down and let's see how the lighting is. All right. Move this down a little because I have a light. I don't know what's happening here. It's keeping on coming down. All right. I'm going to have to, I don't know what. There's always a problem. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know what to do. I just want to quit sometimes. I can't help it. Okay. It looks like it's focusing though, which is what I wanted. It's not in the right place, but that's okay. All right. We are in business. You have ordered the House Pocket Stitch Lift from way back. Okay. We were wondering today, but haven't had a chance whether the inside of one of the box dies would work with the mini album. Yes, Glum. I have all these pieces, and I'm. What's happening here is I have been cleaning. So when you clean, you have to get everything out and sort it and put it together. And in the middle of that, I took out my watercolors and just started painting. So let me show you the book because I can't remember. Did I show you how we put this together? I don't think I got to it, but I did do a couple little watercolors in here on the pages, but I wanted to show you how to put the pages in. We cut it the other day. So we had our base here, and then we painted these little squares, which are one of the dies. And we made, I did go ahead and make some of these fun little, almost like paint chips. So I was thinking, you could use that as a stencil or a little, just like a little frame inside the book. You could do 3 of them. So that is just a one little square die. So let's look at them again. All right. This is the die that we use to make this little swatch book. It's called the mini album. There it is. And all we did was, you can see it cuts in one pass. I laid it on my, I put a piece of mat board on my die cut on the die, rolled it through. I've got a book. Instantly got a book. Okay. So that is so easy. I love it. Then I think, was it in this one? We just took this little piece and then I went ahead and got some other dies out. Yeah, it's this one. Yes, the one pass is fun. All right, so there's all these pieces on here. We will eventually get through all of them, but this is the one that I used to make these little squares, and I just cut 16 of them. They fit perfectly on the cover. This is a little pocket where you could cut a hole in it when you cut it. You know, if you had both of these things, you could cut like a little square in it so you'd have a window looking through. You could do it on here, you could do them on the bookmark. You know, it would look like this. So just all of these pieces, if you're creative with them, you know, you are going to find all kinds of ways to use them. These are like little slots, and I haven't done a lot with them yet, but I'm excited because you could just do that on an envelope and you have like a little slot. It just, anyway, when you get them, go ahead and play with them because they are just really fun. So that is this die right here, okay? This is the bookmarks one. And we haven't even started on the bookmarks yet, but it's going to be great. Yes, slots are great for making gift card folders. Yes, wait, where did my mouse go? I want to highlight that. Yeah, good idea, Leslie. All right, and this Glum just put, yes, thank you. Glum is telling you to join the fan club. A subtle hint. She sees I'm discombobulated. Yes, go ahead and join the fan club. Oh, the other thing that I didn't say, we are going to do the Comfort and Joy event in the first half of November. So I will be getting information up about that. So you have to be in the fan club to, wait a minute, what's she telling us? Search for mini album. You find older, yes, it's a reissue. The only thing that's different is that it does not have the mover and shaper area. It's all flat like this. The old one had like a little magnetic window here that you could put your movers and shapers so that you could pop things out. So it doesn't have. Okay, so can somebody tell me, did we cut out the pages? Is this the set that has the U shape for the lip? Yes. Let me see. Yes, this has the U shape. There is one on the other die too. Let me get it. I got it. Yeah. This one has the little U shape, which you could use on either. This is like a little bookmark. So there's the U shape thing. So you have one piece going over. Oh, I have one here. I have all these little pieces everywhere. So this is what it looks like when you cut it. And if you put that down, you know, you're going to have this, which you can put over your page to hold your place. Just a little tiny bookmark. That's mat board, so it doesn't sit nice, but it does normally with this paper. Okay, so this is the other one. This is called the Floral Pocket and Paper Clips. So I have lots of ideas that I want to make with these, and we'll be doing that too. We're going to have months worth of videos here, guys. Okay, so this is a fun one. This I like too, because this you could use with like a little, what I was thinking was, and because I was going to try it, you can work this with your little envelope. So you cut a slot, and then when you fold this over, you know, it tucks in. Maybe it's this way. You know, you just slip it inside the slot. Okay, so lots of ideas. All right, who else is here? Oh, thank you. I like that one too. Hey, Lenine, good to see you. All right, so what else? Then we have our charms. You guys know these. Fun for little dangles, for earrings, whatever. We have our new folder. This is really pretty. I like it because there's a pattern, but there's also some white in between, so it's not as jam-packed with stuff. Although, honestly, I found this is the lace folder I did a little while ago, and I added some luster wax. Look at how cool that came out. Is it focusing? Come on. So that's just luster wax on the white Sizzix cardstock. So pretty. All right, then we have our stamps, which we talked about the other day. And we can use these in our pages too if we want, put like little sayings. But and then this is the stencil, and it's got 4 layers. So I think I'm going to do some of those today because I think they would be pretty in the book. Here are some other things that I'm using. Watercolor paper. This, I'm really happy with it. I got it at Walmart. And I think it was like $10. Oh, wait, no, maybe not this one. Oh, maybe it was. Anyway, it's nice and thick, and I do really like this. It was not that much. I can't remember where I got it. It might have been Walmart. Okay. Then I thought, before we get going, just let me show you a couple other dies. If you don't have them, if you're new to this whole thing, this is a system. Okay, these are all components that can be used in other dies too. Okay, so let me just go through. I was thinking the notepad, if you have that one, that would make a nice flap inside because that one measures, I don't think it has it on here, but I know that it would fit inside the mini album journal on one of the pages. These would be pretty. And what we're going to talk about today is kind of swatch cards. So you could, you know, blob on some paint or color and then use these and then cut these out and use them as little swatches. You could use the square cutout strips, like film strips. Yes, that was the thought the other day. Hi, Robin. You use the same. It is from Walmart. Okay, you love it. But you're also, I am too, a novice, watercolor novice, believe me. Well, me too. There's someone from the. Okay. All right. This is the little envelope that I just showed you. It's got other pieces to it too, little flowers, the folder, file folder. That'd be fun to tuck little chips inside a file folder. I just went crazy. I am just on this kick and I didn't have time to make it. Hi, Heather. You just noticed it said A5. Okay. This one is the library pocket and ATC. So you could even do swatch cards using the ATC. I think that would be fun. Or you could use these stamps as swatches, you know, just fill each one in. And I did bring some of my markers that I want to swatch. I haven't done it. So, you know, we can try some of these. And this is the waterfall and tags. So you could do them on tags. This one is just good in the book for anything. It's good in any journal, anywhere, anytime. Okay, then here are some that are a little bigger, but same idea. You could take these little house shapes, color them in with whatever, a watercolor with your markers, you know, like blob it on a page and then die cut it. And you've got swatches of each thing and you can put the name on the back of it, you know, the color that you used. There's also these little flowers and other pieces. And then there's this one. This is an envelope. So you could even take the envelope, tuck it inside on a page, and add little cards of swatches into your envelope. And these are the same thing too. You could swatch on these, you know, just do a whole bunch of swatches. I bet some of the stamps will work on the bookmarks. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey Vanessa, how are you? The stamp does work with so many things. Thank you, Glum. Also, our alphabet. I never remember to get this out, but you could spell out, like, you know, say you did like Tombow markers. Put Tombow at the top of the page and spell out what it is you're swatching. You know, that would be cute. So those are just some of the Thinlits. But then also, this little notebook is going to go fine with it. It's the same height. Now, wait a minute. This might be 3 5/8 by 5 inches. Yeah, and that's what the journal is. So this, you could use these for pages, little short pages, if you wanted to do that. And just lay them right on the fold of the die, you know, cut a bunch of pages out of them and put them into the book. Or make a pocket out of that. There's lots of ideas, guys. All right, here's the other one, Skinny Mini Book Box. You could use bookmarks in here. You could give that, you know, use that as a box for a set of bookmarks, you know, because it's tall enough. Now, I will say on the journal, the mini album, that's 5 inches. The bookmark is 6 inches. But, you know, we have so many that are tall. And what happened was I bought a bunch of those little, you know, the cellophane bags to hold bookmarks. And I just liked that size the best. It was 2 by 6, or yeah, 2 by 6. So I bought a bunch of them, and I thought, you know, if you don't like it or you want it to fit in the mini album, just cut an inch off and round the corners, you know, you're fine. Okay, so that would be a good one. And that goes together really easy, and it's got the book feature on it. So, you know, you could just lay them inside and even maybe do some extra charms or something to make them fancy. Okay, now this is another one. This is also 5 by 5. And this coordinates with the binding, you know, the book binding one. So you can use that die in here. Let me see if I can find this one. You know, so this one, you just cut it out of one piece of paper, you fold it up, and then you can get 5 pages to stick to the binding. So that one works great. They all work together really well. And then, oh wait a minute, going the wrong way. All right, then you got the journal. You know, that's the big one. So all of the bookmarks, those little pockets, anything, any kind of journal that you have going, you can add a pocket and just tuck in your strips or whatever. Can you use the side of the box insert inside the mini album? Yes, sure. Why not? Yeah, you could make a pocket on either side. It's 1 inch and 1/8 wide. So you'd have to measure, but I'm pretty sure that you could. The other one is the card case. I don't think I have any of those left, but that one would work too. It's smaller. It holds the journaling card size. You posted your stencil mess in the fan club. Need to practice. Oh, come on. You're going to be great, Naomi. Also, use them in your field notes die. You know, all of these are going to work. They're all going to work together. So don't get out your old ones if you don't have the new ones yet, and give it a little tryout. Okay. Now here is this is the mini album. All right. I got this tip from Pam Bray, and I checked my name off. She said she does this with her die. So she has the number in case she has to look it up, the name of it, and it really doesn't add anything significant to the die when you cut it. But I think that's a really good tip. I wish I had started doing it sooner, but I didn't. Okay, so what I want to show you is how I cut the pages for that journal. So this, oh no, it's still doing it. Wait, let me turn this off. Maybe I saved it. Let me try my other light here. I just don't want it to do that crazy flickering. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, maybe. Okay. All right, so let's cut the pages. So what I'm going to do is get my scoring board. So these are, I think I cut them at 5 1/4. Yeah, I know that my die is going to cut 5 1/2. So I've got a tiny bit on either side, but you know, here it's only 1/4 of an inch on either side, but that's okay because when I fold it over, that's not a problem. All right. I know that this here, this is half of my page. So this measures, let's just do it, 5 inches. Okay. So I know that I want my pages to be a little bit inside the book. I don't want them going flush out to the edge because I don't know, that just looks messy to me. So I'm going to do 4 3/4. Okay. So I am going to score my page. You know what? How did I do that? Yeah, I scored it first. So let's score these each at 4 3/4. Then we're gonna fold it and cut it. I did that a couple days ago. I can't remember. All right, 4.75, and it's doing it again. All right, so I can't remember if I did it on last show or not. So we'll just do another one. Okay, so I'm just folding them over, and then we're going to cut them. Okay. How are you guys all doing? Hopefully good. When I clean, it's like I just need to clean. You know what I mean? And I have not been able to because once you get something out, then it's too hard to put everything back, which I did today, but next time I might just leave all the junk there. All right, probably this other end is better because it doesn't have that little, this piece, which is the, let me see that. This is like a latch piece. I'm not going to use it on this one. So I just have my short cutting pad because I'm only going from here to here. And I don't really have room here on my desk. So I'm just going to take this and I am going to place it down here so that I can see that my piece here is going to be, see, this is not how I did it the other day. How did I do it? I think I just folded it in half and I cut it, and then after it I had, yeah, that's probably what I did. Oh well, these are going to be shorter. Oh, they should be the same. All right, let's see what happens. Honestly, I'm losing my mind. All right, I don't know. Let's just cut it. It's only a piece of paper, right? You guys have days like this. It seems like it's been all week. Honestly, I cannot remember how I did it. I think I just folded that piece in half. But it should work. Let's see. This one seems short. Yeah, it is. All right, let's do another one. I thought, how hard can that be? I don't have to practice. All right, let me get another piece of paper and just trim it down. I don't even know. You fold it in half and then cut on the die. I did do that. All right. Thank you, Laura. That would be the smart way to do it. All right, I'm just going to trim this down a little because it can't fit through. Okay. Yeah. Simple is the best sometimes. Don't get fancy. All right, just fold this in half. Yeah. Yes, that's all you need to do. Thank you. Telling me what I did. Oh, I want to go and look, Naomi. Oh, good. Is this, yeah, this is the one that you're taking as a travel notebook? Cool. Yeah, and then I lined it up on here. Duh. All right, sorry about that, guys, but now you know. And now I know that I did it the other day, but I don't think I found it. So I'll just show you how I did that. You guys all know this stuff. I'm just trying to have information for people who haven't done it before. Well, I don't want to bore you, but maybe it is. But all right, so here is the book. And so simple. I just used elastics from the Dollar Tree. And these were a while ago. I was up there yesterday and I didn't see these colors. And what I might do, but I haven't decided how many pages I want yet. I may want to add more. You know, I have 5 pages, but what I can do is I've got another page that I want to add in. If I don't want to add more strings, I can just load this one under here. So, you know, if I had like a section for markers, you know, that could be as many pages as I wanted in one signature, and just put a little tab on it and say markers. This is paint, you know, and just go and divide them up like that. So I do like that idea. Okay. If you're losing your mind, then you'll fit in with most of us. Thank you, Kaylin. It looked like you had a great trip to Boston, Kaylin. It is a nice size for little printers. Yes. Or a close-up of the yellow flowers. Well, I kind of messed up, but I don't mind them. I like the leaves. I think they're nice and floaty. This got a little kooky. I added it after, but then the thing that I do like that I did was a swatch of the colors that I used for the flowers, because sometimes, you know, I make special colors and then it's like, how did I ever get to that? You know, so that way I have a record of the mixture or of the sap green or whatever it is. And a lot of times my colors change. Like even as I'm working on it, if I go to reload, it's like, oh, I need more whatever, and the blend is not exactly the same. But you know, honestly, I don't care, because that's how flowers are, you know. So the other thing that I was thinking is I want to stencil some of these pages for backgrounds, because my other thought was, and I cut some of these right before. This is the library pocket, and I cut it out of text weight craft paper. It's not the heavy duty, because I don't want it being too bulky in a book. So I'm just going to put this together. I can get my glue to work. It's been backing up on me, guys. I don't know. It was doing so good for a while, and then it just starts clogging. But usually if I just unclog it at the beginning of the session, by the end of it, it's working. It doesn't want to do it. I think my glue pen might be glue on it, shockingly. There. Plunge it out. All right, I think we're good. That is lovely. Oh, thank you. I don't know. I was messing around when I shouldn't have been. That's the best time. It's the most fun time, because you're cheating yourself. Like, I should be cleaning, I should be doing graphics, I should be doing stuff to set up my page, blah, 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 and I didn't do it. I just sat down and did some watercolor. So I cut some watercolor pages, or these cards, and I thought, okay, let me get my Posca. You know, I've got these Posca pens. I don't use them a lot, but it may be because I don't know what colors I have. So even if I just write on the page, you know, Posca. Okay. And then we can, let's do them in rainbow order. Let's see the white. I don't know. That's pleasing to me. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could do 4 and 4. And maybe I'll just make a little box here to, well, I'll see how big the others are. I'm just going to scribble sideways. So leave room for a white. And I don't think I've used these in a while. I don't even know if I activated all of them, but it looks like I did. Probably could go bigger. All right. So this kind of idea, you could put the name underneath if you wanted. I mean, this is just a thought of how you could do it. You know, I like this idea because then if you got new colors, you could add on, you know, you could go on the back and do more. This is nice heavy duty paper. You know, it's just fun to see all the colors together. You do your alcohol markers. These are really fun, guys. I don't think this is going to show up, but oh, kind of did actually. You probably can't see it, but whoops. You know, not bad. So then you could just tuck it in the pocket and find a page in your book where the marker section is and, you know, put it in there. You know, I think that's kind of cool. And then you could have all different pages that have the, and then if you wanted to take it out and work on it or add a color or whatever, you still can do that. I always like the option of adding on or not permanently putting stuff in. That's makes me nervous because I know it's always going to change. So I'm probably going to buy more. All right, so that's the Poscas. Then I also thought, wouldn't it be fun to just stencil lightly backgrounds on the pages? So I got out my stencils. I can find them. There they are. So I could stencil them with paint and then kind of write on there what I used. I put this on here because I had 2 sets. I wanted to keep them together. And you could get out your tool, which probably is the best idea, but it's on the other side of the room, so I'm not going to do it. But I think let's just go ahead and stencil something here. Let's see what colors. I'm going to use my Catherine Pooler inks. I've got them right here in a drawer. How about, I'm just going to pick 2 colors. That's not bright enough. I like bright. Maybe I need party dress. Okay. So I am going to pick a couple markers here. I think you can use both sides of watercolor paper. Yes, I think so. A lot of interruptions. Are they still doing it? The ads? When are my classes at Frank's? Hi, Cindy. We postponed till December. It's going to be December 13th through the 15th. Okay. Sorry, I haven't looked up. Let me take it off and run hot water. Yeah, I probably need to do that. It's been a while. Any other questions? I'm sorry, there are ads. Shoot. I thought they were in replay. All right, well, I won't click it next time. All right, I'm just gonna, I think it'll be easier to stencil. All right, I'm just gonna do though this side. Let me get a piece of paper to not go on my new background here. All right, so I'm gonna look through. Now this is stencil number 1. Somebody said if you take a Sharpie and go over that, you'll be able to see the numbers, but I already know what numbers they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's do the cover, the front of this here. So if you want to make it kind of even, you can take it here and it's going to fit, and just pull it down a little bit. See that? So there's no extra along the edges. So yes, I probably should have used my Stampin' Stencil tool. I'm just out of the loop today, guys. All right, I'm going to do this, the red. I'm going to go lightly at first for the background, and just quickly. I want to put everything on one page. I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do one page like this and then one with the plate. I mean, all right. So that's a nice soft background. Okay. Now this one, we haven't gotten any ads. Weird. Shoot, I don't know what's happening. Now, you could alternate this. You could just leave it. You could take your black pen and go over it if you wanted and just kind of enclose that. That would be pretty. You can lay this on top so that this is directly covering the pattern, or you could offset it so it makes a different pattern, which would be cool also. But I think I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to lay this right on top. And the way that you could tell is you can see through the stencil. And actually, if it's a little bit off, I kind of like how that looks. All right, I think that is a little bit off, so I'm going to just leave it. It kind of gives you an optical illusion, like you're got 3D glasses on or something, but all right, I'm using the same color. Just going to go a little bit darker, rub a little harder. This is endless patterns, guys. Just this one, 2 of them. And then there's the one that goes on top. So I'm giving some pretty good pressure here. Just move your hand as you need to. When do you guys clean your craft room when it just gets so bad? That's kind of what I was at. I just couldn't walk through. And it's like, this is ridiculous. So I took a couple nights and tried to handle it, but it still needs a lot of work. All right. I can't really tell if this is as dark as I want. Yeah. And then you've got this fun little pattern like that outlines it. Isn't that cool? You can't wait to get UPS. Where are you? Ah, you couldn't see them? You haven't gotten any ads. All right, I hope you don't get any ads. All right, so here is one page. Isn't that pretty? And this would be a nice background for that. It's all about color, wherever you want to put it. I mean, I would always pick bright colors. They just make me happy. Let's wipe that off. So that will get somewhere. It's wet. I'm using Catherine Pooler inks. I really like them. The colors are so nice and clear. Love them. All right, so let's do another one inside. Now this is not going to fill the whole page. And for this one, I think we will use a couple colors. Let's do Tiara. About, sorry, Orange Twist. It's a little wild, but why not? It's about color, for heaven's sake. See, we're not going to fit the whole thing on here, but that's all right. Now, Naomi was asking me before about lining this up with the other one. Oh, you know what? This is my, I know why I did that. This is my trial one. Hang on. This is the set, the final version. Because I did have it where I had no extra ring around here. But then I decided to finish the plate. I wanted an extra ring so that it connected. So anyway. Guys, I'm just losing my mind. All right, let's see. How do we want to do it? Let's do it on the back. All right. I should have gotten my tool out. Just saying. It's a handy thing. It's not sticking on this because it's resist. That is okay. All right. So let's do that. Should I do orange? That's kind of crazy. Let me do the tiara. All right. I'm not sure how much ink is on this one. I might need to re-ink it, but let's just see. I love yellow. It's such a good blending color. Such a nice backgroundy color. I'm taking it all the way out to the ends. I just want to start soft because that orange is going to be crazy and it's going to take a lot of attention. I think I'll just do the flower with that. All right, so let's do the flower orange. What am I making today? Susan, that's a good question. I'm just kind of messing around. I am working in my book that I started the other day, the little swatch journal. And I am just playing with all the other products and kind of adding them into the journal. I had a rough start. I've been cleaning. I'm losing my mind. All right. Well, that's pretty. Okay, so here is the other one that kind of goes with it. And when you're matching this up, if you see up here, see how the yellow, can you see that? I think I have too much light going on here. Too much glare, isn't it? Anyway, this is filled in yellow, so you don't want that. Keep turning it to offset so that this color kind of fills in between. Let's see, that looks good. So I'm going to take my yellow and go darker with that and fill that in darker. And then you're going to see that there's the contrast of the two, the dark and the light. Maybe, hopefully. It's fun to play with stencils because there's just so much you can do with them. All right, see? So it went around the page. Can you see? It kind of finished that layer. Anyway. All right, let's add in our leaves here. The center of the flower. Let's do that a darker orange. It looks like not that much different, but wait until you see. And then our leaves. And you can see the orange kind of mixed in. I didn't mask it off. So there's going to be a little bit of orange in my green, but I don't mind that. It's like when I paint a rose, I kind of leave some of my pink on the brush when I go to do leaves, because if you look at it, there is kind of a pinky tone. Like sometimes at the tips of a rose leaf, depending on when you pick it. So it's okay to blend the colors. And I'm doing some little highlighting here on the edges. And then we have this pretty little plate, but it's, you know, it's kind of faded in. I like it. It's not totally crazy, because if I want to put something on top of it, I'm not going to feel bad. Okay. All right. Let's clean this up. All right. I had a list of things that I thought I would try. So let's see what we did. Cut short. Laundry pocket, journal cards, pockets in books, stencil background, stamp in colors. Oh, I meant the stamps die. I'm kind of liking this piece here, you know, to add like a little window. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, this one is messed up. It's like a decrepit little window, but I think that would be cool to just ink this. Be careful, because these are pretty fragile, but you could do it neatly like I did with my other ones. But I'm thinking like a little shutter, you know? Are you guys excited about these? I feel like each set has cool little, each die in the set has little things you can do with it. And I'm just excited to try it. I did it so long ago for my samples that I kind of forgot. Now they're new again. So what I'm thinking is to kind of hinge this so you could make like a little, this one, baby. It's going weird. Maybe here. Oops. Maybe here. And just fold it over. Actually, you could do it like this, you know, and have something inside there, like a little window. Wouldn't that be cute? A picture of a lady, or who knows, whatever you want. It's all about ideas, guys. All right, what else? I don't usually make any Christmas cards, but if anyone sends me this year, I'll send back a bookmark. Yeah, those are just so easy and quick. I did some the other day. I made little mini ones. Didn't these come out cute? These are smaller though. So I think I love that one. It's just so tiny and cute. But a little mini bookmark. It's fun. I found this at the thrift store, and it's $2 at the closet, and it's like an old floppy disk thing, storage thing, and I used all my journaling cards in here and added them. So this was so much fun to like sort through my samples. These are ones that I haven't used yet. These are ones that are weird sizes, but like even something like this. So when I do one that doesn't look good, like that is pretty hideous, I could try to fix it, but I just fussy cut it. And then wouldn't that be cute if you had a little pocket to just tuck it in there? Let's make a little pocket while we're at it, while I'm thinking about it. I can find my die. because everything is everywhere now. Okay, let's see. Okay. So let's see our little pocket die, baby one. Let's just make it a little pocket. Here's a scrap of watercolor paper. There's junk everywhere, everywhere. Well, I'm happy. I don't care. I'm just happy to do it instead of big cleaning. Although I've been finding some good stuff lately. It's like, wow, why do I have 5 of them? Let's see. My other cutting pad is. I should have cut more. Oh, I don't have my thing in there. Well, guys, it's here somewhere. There it is. Sorry. I'm sweating. I have 2 lights on now. Oh, actually, no. Doesn't seem to help. There we go. All right. So these are just so easy. Little pocket. So you just fold them over. And then I don't know what I want to attach this to. Maybe I just want to put a back on it. Close your eyes, Leslie. And I'm just going to glue that on there because I don't want to attach it to my book yet because I don't know where I want to put it. So I'm just going to glue this down. Now these, I like making them out of kind of lighter weight because they bend better and they do get bulky if you have watercolor. If you were going to watercolor on them, then, you know, no big deal. Put it on watercolor paper. Anyway. All right. I already have a Band-Aid. Thank you, Glum, for explaining what's going on here. Lena's in another world today. Wait a minute. Makes pockets, though, so I was thinking you could put smaller bookmarks inside the pocket, and then when you have spares, you want to flip back and forth to different pages in a book. Yeah, instead of like the Post-it notes or those little thingies, page notes or whatever those things are. Yeah. Anyway, this is the thought. Just think it's so cute. You could glue it in there if you wanted, but I think it's cute just kind of peeking out like that, you know, and this could be colored paper. You could put more in there. Like say you had a bunch of these. Wait a minute, I have more. This is another box of stuff. These are ones that I didn't like, but I salvaged some parts of them. This is like a whole bouquet. That one I didn't mind, but there's some little ones. That one looks like corn to me. But that one's kind of pretty. But this is a nice little leafy thing. Maybe that would work. It's a weird color. There's a stamp one. Oops, wait a minute. Sorry, Glum, I forgot to move that. Okay, so I found some little leaves. Those would work. That might be good. Trying to find some different colors and ones that are small. Oh, that one I put glossy accents on. And I finally remembered what to call it. I know, sorry, Anita. Ah, yes, it was a good comment. That one's too big. Anyway, let's put these in here with it. So we're making a little bouquet. Isn't that cute? So you could do this with whatever you're messing around with at the time. Those two colors look bad together, plus that's too big. But you get the idea. Even an ugly little flower like that can look pretty or cute. Arrange it just right. This one here could even go, you know, like that. Anyway, just a thought. I was having way too much fun with the watercolors. Yeah, I love my little box of stuff. Sometimes I look through. I need to cut some more out, but oh, here's some more. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm done, guys. My brain is toast. It's too much cleaning, I think. I'll blame it on that. But here's a little fun pocket. And then there's one that's bigger. Right here. So that one's a little taller, and they fit on the bookmark. So if you wanted to, like Glum said, if you want to add some little other pieces, to, you know, tall, skinny ones, and you just want to stick them in to mark a page or something, that is a good idea. I love it. And you could even cut one of these and put it on there. You know, you could do like a watercolor, I don't know what you call that, like just like a wash, and then cut one of these out so it would have different colors and values in it. That would be pretty. Just loving this. So guess what I'm doing this weekend? Yes, cleaning. But see, so now we have another page that we can put in here. I would probably put it with the pink one. That would be nice on the outside, I think. And then when you looked on the inside, you have that. So I love my little book. I think it's going to get a lot fatter. I'm going to add all kinds of fun stuff to it. You can even make pockets in your planners. Yeah, planners, art journals, travel journals, anything. I mean, pockets are just cute, don't you think? Anyway, oh, my brain is buzzing with ideas, all right. It's not in a good way, Isabel. I just feel like, I don't know, with my sister, all the stuff that's going on, the kids, my son is moving, and I just want to have a nice basement where I can find my stuff. And, you know, I'm going to need a month, and I can't because I'm doing all this other stuff at the same time. I really need to just get out of here. You want all the new stencils and dies. Oh, thank you, Lenine. You know, the other thing is, though, when you have the urge, you should do it. So that's kind of also what I'm going with. And that is what I'm sticking with. Put it in here. Okay. All right. All right, guys, have a good weekend. All right. I'll see you on Tuesday at least, but maybe sooner. We'll see. I mean, I'm thinking maybe I would just record some of my process as we go, because and just like not talk through it, just let my hands do it and not have to think about explaining what I'm doing, because kind of takes away. Yeah. UPS just had the audacity to drive right past your house, Leslie. Good seeing you, Anita. It's been a while. All right. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I have a lot on this year. I know it's just too many things going on, but that's all right. At least my brain is working most of the time. All right, guys. Thanks for your patience. I will see you Tuesday, if not sooner. Okay. All right. Watch for some. I'm going to try and do some reels on Instagrams, and which will come through to Facebook now that I've reconnected it. So keep an eye out for them. It'll show some little quick snippets. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much. See you soon.